Hey guys, welcome and ting. And we're gonna watch something here. What to eat in Ireland. Traditional Irish foods. I think I watched a video about Irish food before, but I just want something. I just want more. So I decide, hey, let me watch something here because when I'm on get my bucket list going, knock on wood. I want to know what to try there, what to eat there, and thing, what's traditional, you know what I mean? Granted, I don't eat no McDonald's or none of them type of thing here now, but I want to try some traditional stuff, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and see what this lady's got to say here about traditional Irish food, y'all.
Hey, I'm Jocelyn, and we're at Kennedy Castle in Ireland, and this is the Eats of Ireland. So I know you all think I'm going to start with potatoes, but I'm not. I'm going to start with seafood. Ireland has got tons of really great seafood. Salmon, prawns, mussels, oysters. Oh my gosh, the oysters. I love them. There's tons of stuff. You'll find them in soups, and you'll find them just on their own, and sometimes in, stews and things. But whenever you're here, you really do need to try and get some good seafood. So two of my favorites, one is obviously fish and chips. Get them from a chippy on the street, whatever. They're really good. I promise you, they'll be unlike the fish and chips you get at home, if home's not Ireland. The other favorite of mine is smoked salmon.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I love me some fish and chips. You know what I mean? I don't like that French fry stuff they have here. I don't eat that. But I like how, how they do the chips and thing back home, you know what I mean? Cook that Irish British style or whatever you want to call it, the thing, and fish fried crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Oh man, of course we put our own little flavor in it with a little bit of spices and thing and everything, you understand? But man, I love me some fish and chips.
With a little bit of capers, maybe some.
I don't know if I asked this before. Comment down below. I don't remember if anybody has ever said that. When I was a kid, she mentioned Guinness there. I saw Guinness in the thing. She didn't mention, but I saw Guinness in the picture. When we were kids, our moms used to mix Guinness and condensed milk and put some ice in it. I mean, we didn't get drunk or anything like that. We'd get like a small glass of it, and it was considered a tonic. But did your parents do that in Ireland? Is that an Irish thing that we picked up on the island? Because for some reason, as a lot of people drink that stuff, and some people just drink it as like a beverage. You know what I mean? So comment down below. Tell me if that's something that you all do. Condensed milk mixed in with Guinness on ice. I still like it.
Some sour cream on good thick maybe Guinness bread or just plain old soda bread. It's really good stuff, so have some of that too. Along with ordering your food, I should just mention the friendly service in Ireland. It's something that I'm a big fan of Irish service. People are very kind, they're very patient, they're very good at explaining all the different things because it's different than other places, and they're really cool about letting you know what it is. One of my favorite meats is lamb, and you'll find a lot of lamb, because there are sheep all over the countryside. So you'll find lamb shanks. Oh my gosh, lamb shanks. And it's always an Irish stew, just big chunks of lamb there. Sometimes you'll find roast leg of lamb. It's really just really prevalent. It makes me very happy because I could eat lamb every single day. Okay.
I haven't eaten a lamb a lot, but the times I tried it in a stew, oh, it's good. It's good.
Okay, fine, we're going to talk about potatoes. Potatoes come in all the forms, right? There's chips, which to us Americans are French fries, baked potatoes, all sorts of mashed potatoes. So you'll have mashed potatoes with maybe bacon inside, and sometimes kale or cabbage cooked inside of it. It sounds kind of funky, but it actually is really tasty, and it kind of just, I don't know, it adds a little bit of texture to a plain old mashed potato, but it also adds a lot of flavor. One thing that you might see on a menu is called boxy. It's kind of like a potato pancake. That's the best description I can give you, but it's just something you should probably know when you see things like that on the menu.
And there's one more thing you gotta eat when you are here. If you see a Chinese takeaway, or ask the best Chinese takeaway that has a spice bag, which is chips, chicken, onions, and then some spices in it, That's a must when you are here.
So there's all different kinds of breakfasts here. My favorite is oatmeal porridge. It's just oatmeal. Actually, my favorite is when they put Irish whiskey and cream over the top of it. If you're going to start with whiskey in the day, you might as well put it on your porridge. There's always the full Irish breakfast, and sometimes it.
Okay, you know, this is ironic that she's talking about porridge because and oatmeal porridge. You know what I mean? Here they just call it oatmeal. On the island, we call it oatmeal porridge, and we would have that for breakfast sometimes. Now, I was just talking to one of my co-workers about porridge because I think he was eating oatmeal of some kind, and I said, well, we call that, porridge back home. No, he was eating rice, and I was telling him about rice porridge. Do you guys eat rice porridge there? Because we eat rice porridge home. I mean, we make porridge with everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I told them about the oatmeal porridge and stuff like that. They just don't know how to make the stuff really good here, boy. You know, and they make that porridge back home, shoot, it's good.
It'll just say a full Irish. It's eggs and bacon and sausage, white pudding, black pudding, hash browns, grilled tomato. Anyway, it's a massive plate of food. For me personally,
so
it's a
good.
little too much. I like everything on it, but I kind of have to share it with one of my kids or something because I just can't cram all that in my belly. But I have to say, that's something you should take into consideration when you're in Ireland. The portion sizes at restaurants are usually really big. At least to me, they're really big. So often the kids and I will split something. Mark can stomach the whole thing. I just can't quite. So I'm pretty sure the Irish drink more tea than anyone in the world. Okay, that might be a stretch, but they're definitely in the running at the top 5 for sure. Tea at breakfast it's coming no matter what. You can get coffee, they're fine with that, and they have really good coffee actually. But tea is definitely a thing.
Tea is
Hot
it.
tea in the morning,
I don't drink
or in
coffee.
the afternoon, or maybe in the evening too. Obviously, tea and scones in the afternoon, right? So for the kids, if you want to be fancy, you'll find on the menu chicken goujons. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. It's Goujons? Goujon? I'm not really sure. Anyway, it's just a really fancy name for chicken fingers. Irish ham is another meat that we kind of can't discount. You'll find it just on its own, on a plate with mashed potatoes or things like that. But it's also in pies, and you'll get like chicken and ham pie, or ham and veggie pie. It's really good stuff. So that's something you should definitely be aware of while you're here.
You know what's funny? A lot of the stuff she's talking about, well, I've actually had it on the island. No, the ham, I'm not much of a meat eater, I could tell you that, but I did eat some ham when I was a kid, and out of curiosity, I tried it here. It's just not the same taste. And I'm not saying better or worse because somebody from here might find the ham down there, not the type of ham they like. I don't know, but it just tastes so different down there. I don't know if it's because it's coming from grass-fed, or I shouldn't say grass-fed, organic meat or whatever. But these things here, man, she's calling them pies. Is that what they're called? Comment down below. Tell me what it's called. Because she's calling them pies. I'm not sure if it's the pies or pâtés or something like that. Comment down below. Tell me.
While we're talking about pies, that's part of like pub grub culture, if you will. Pub grub is like sausages and mashed potatoes, burgers and chips. Chips, again, remember, are French fries. By the way, crisps, known to us Americans as potato chips, are like one of the great things about running around. My favorite are salt and vinegar. If you can find them, nobody does them as well as they do here, in my opinion. Potato is actually my favorite. So. And then again, there's chicken and chips, like for the kids or for you adults too. So my absolute favorite dish from Ireland is shepherd's pie. I've eaten this since I was a child. You'll find it in every single pub. Basically, it's ground lamb, vegetables, and then there's mashed potatoes on top, and it's all baked, and it's nice and
Never
warm.
had that.
And it is like comfort food to no end. And like I said, you'll find it in every single pub. You might also find cottage pie. The only difference is that instead of lamb, it'll be beef inside. My one tip for cottage pie or shepherd's pie is that it's hot as Hades on the inside, so be careful because you'll burn your tongue. We can't talk about Irish food without talking about Irish dairy. I know in the States we get like Irish butter and things like that, but it's not just Irish butter. Their cheeses are exceptional.
Really?
The cream, oh my gosh, when you get sweet cream in Ireland, it's actually sweet. Like in the States, when I buy sweet cream, it's really just, heavy cream. It's not actually sweet. Here, I don't know what they feed their cows. Do they give them like lots of sugar lumps? I have no idea. But the cream, if you are
Grass-fed.
lactose or dairy intolerant and you come to Ireland, I weep for you because, oh my God, Irish dairy. Along with Irish dairy, we should talk about cream caramels. They're wonderful little candies, and yes, they have dairy in them, and so they're exceptional just because they have Irish dairy. Bread here
I've had
is
those too.
soda bread, generally speaking. Yes, you can get other kinds of bread, but soda bread is traditional, and it uses
Never had
sodium
that.
bicarbonate as a leavener rather than like yeasty stuff. So it's a really dense, thick bread, really great for toasting. Smear some of that great Irish butter on top. So last but not least, we're going to talk about the beverages other than tea in Ireland. Everybody thinks about Guinness, right? Guinness, Smithwick's, all those great beers that you get everywhere else in the world taste so much better when you're here. They're fresher. I don't know what it is. Maybe they use different water. I have no idea, but it really is better when you're here in Ireland. Or maybe it's just a mental thing. I don't know. But I can tell you what is better here. Irish whiskey. Holy cow, and everybody's got their own whiskeys. For instance, Kennedy Castle, they have their own whiskey. They have actually 2 different versions of their own whiskey. Whiskey trail is a really fun thing to do while you're here. There's just so many great distilleries, and I kind of can't come here without having a little tipple. Anyway, those are my eats and drinks of Irish.
Okay, that was quite interesting, but it seems like she's talking more of the pub and stuff. I'm gonna have to find a video where countryside Irish cooking. If you guys have any suggestions for me of a video I could watch of countryside Irish cooking, where you get like ordinary people cooking up some stuff and thing, comment down below and let me know what it is. You know what I mean? And it's amazing how where I'm from on the island, I see these things here in the food and I go, well, wait, no, I've had that before. Oh, wait, no, that's similar to this. You understand what I'm saying? Thing? And so far apart, but so much alike. That's what I'm talk about. I'm gonna leave a link to this video in the description so that you all can go check it out. I'll also leave links to other reactions that I've done on Ireland. You understand? And if it's the first time you watch me and you want to subscribe because you like what I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button, the little bell, so you know when I'm putting up videos, because I don't just do Ireland, I do other countries too. So if you're notified and you see something you want to watch, hey, by all means watch it. All right, y'all, take care of each other and good eating, cool runnings.